Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing tonight? Looks like we have some people joining. Hello. Hope y'all are having a great day and hope you had a great Christmas. Just let me know if you're here and if you can hear me good, as always. I know the chat's a little bit delayed sometimes. Hey, Mary. Hey, T Squared Treasures. How are y'all doing tonight? Hey, Kaylee. Hey, Felicia. Did you guys have a Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays or whatever you celebrate? Good. I'm so glad. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about kind of how I research for Valentine's Day, kind of take you along how I figure out what I'm going to sell this year, and just kind of show you guys how I figure out what I'm going to sell and kind of how I plan what I'm going to make for the next holiday coming up. Hello, everyone. Are you guys getting some much needed rest or are you back at work? I am not going to open my shop up until, I think I decided I was going to wait until January, right after the new year. Just because of everything going on with shipping right now, I think that's probably the best idea right now. Oh, your first day back to work, T Squared Treasures? Yeah, I understand that. It was my husband's first day back today, too. He did not want to go at all. Yeah, off till next Wednesday. Well, that's awesome. It's good to get some much needed rest. I know I've had a nice little break, but I haven't really taken a break. You guys know me. I have been kind of working on things around the house, and we had family over for Christmas, so we cooked a big meal, and it was a nice break. It was really nice. And now I'm kind of starting to plan for what I'm going to sell when I reopen. Hello, my name is Derry Ellis. So happy I finally get to catch you live and not after you posted. Oh, I understand that. I know. I think that Monday nights are going to be kind of my day to go live. Because usually when I'm busy, Mondays are usually a slower day for me. So I think that'd be a good day to go live. Simply Summer says they're back at it today. All Christmas orders are finally delivered. Yes. Y'all, I still have orders in transit right now that I shipped out. See, I shipped everything out on December 10th, and there's some of them are still in transit. Are a lot of you having problems with that? Well, I know a lot of Etsy sellers are having problems with that right now. It has been insane. Looks like we have 40 people on here. Hello, everybody. Hope you all had a great holiday. I'm trying to figure out how to share this to our Facebook group. I don't know how to share the actual live. I'm going to try and get this on the group really quick, and then we'll start talking about Valentine's Day. Today, I was going to do some research, kind of share it with you guys on how I plan for the holiday and what I kind of look at when I'm on Etsy doing my research. So I'm going to show you guys that stuff. Do I keep my Christmas, the ornaments and Santa plates and stuff like that up all year? Put that up around, I guess, August, September, and then I'll take it down right after Christmas. Let's see, you have orders in transit since 11/28. Yep, I'm dealing with the same thing. It's crazy. Simply Summer said I had 2 that were shipped out on the 4th and finally got there today. Oh, I know. I'm starting to deal with a few angry people. So we're going to talk about that today too. You know, just dealing with some of the harder customers that don't understand there's a pandemic and holiday shipping and all of that crazy stuff. Can I see your shelves? Looking for organization ideas. Jen, yes, the shelves back here. I started, as y'all can see, I kind of started organizing a little bit more, and I have a video coming. I'm thinking this week I'm going to film it. So I think my craft room is almost done. I have things I need to hang up on the walls and they'll be finished. I'm so excited. But yeah, I kind of have it organized in these little bins from Walmart, and I have labels on them like cello bags, poly mailers, woodworking, tape, Dymo labels, all that. So it helps keep me organized. So yes, I will share that in a video. I think this week is when I'm going to get to that, but I'm not going to promise anything. Hey, Lou Richards. Hey, A New World. Oh, there's my new friend. Would you say it's best to work on Valentine's and Easter at the same time? Okay, so yes, I do work on Valentine's Day, and then I go straight into Easter. Valentine's Day comes first because people are going to already start shopping right now for Valentine's Day stuff. And like I said, I'm going to show you guys today how I research for that. And there's a couple little tricks on Etsy, and I'll show you guys kind of how you can see what's going to be a bestseller and what will sell well and all of that. Would you say, okay, I'm froze a little bit. Oh, can you guys see me? Am I frozen still? Let me know, because I was having a few issues with my webcam thing earlier, so I don't know if I'm still frozen. All good now. Okay, good. Okay, so the couple things like I said, I was going to talk to y'all about. First, we'll go into holiday shipping. So I know a lot of you aren't sellers, but for those of you who are, I know that you know right now everything that's going on with the shipping situation, and I kind of just wanted to touch base with y'all. My customers have been pretty amazing. Most of them have, but I have a few, and I know a lot of you know how that goes, that are not happy. So a lot of people have been asking me, how do I deal with it when customers reach out and, okay, I'm unfroze. Okay, good. I'm glad I'm unfrozen. So when the customer reaches out and the first thing that when they say, my order is stuck in transit, what can I do? What's going on? The first thing that I always do is I let them know, reiterate the whole pandemic and everything like that, and let them know that you're doing everything that you can and that you are watching their order, and let them know it's not only them, that there's other customers, that you have, like I tell people, I'll say I unfortunately have like 40 or 50 orders stuck in transit right now, but I am closely watching your order, I promise, and just let them know you're there for them. Don't act completely like you don't care. And then I usually go to USPS, and if it's been lost for a good amount of time, I'd say at least a few weeks, I will file a missing mail claim for them, and I let them know that I do that. And that is the most that you guys, I know a lot of you have asked, do I refund, like if it doesn't arrive by Christmas? And let me tell you, if it was last year, I would have refunded, or the year before that, I would have just refunded people just to keep people happy. But now that I've been in business a little bit longer, I'm realizing you don't want people to take advantage of you, and it's not your fault. And with this situation with the world, we can't control all this stuff right now. We didn't know all this was going to happen. So if it does officially get lost, if the order is completely gone, I refund. I do, because that's not fair, But at this point, when it's just stuck in this transit period, I would just keep it the way that it is. Let them know you're there for them and wait it out until all this stuff settles down. And then if it's lost, you refund. So that's what people have been asking me lately. And I just wanted to let you guys know that's what I'm doing. And you don't have to do that with your shop. I'm just letting you know what I'm doing. And I've had, luckily, the most amazing customers. And there are still those few that don't even reach out and they just leave bad reviews. Like I had one the other day. This one girl was very mad about her order. And nothing I said or did is helping. So you're going to have those kind of people. So anyways, that's my little tangent on that. But I know everybody that deals with it in different ways. But that's how I'm dealing with it right now. So does anybody else have anything they want to talk about when it comes to shipping before we move on to the next thing? Let's see. I think my chat froze. I think YouTube's having a few issues tonight because someone else said they were having problems too. If you guys are not on the Facebook group, it's Simply Sally DIY. And there's some amazing people on there, y'all, that are so genuinely helpful and nice and want to help with your businesses. Are you guys, okay, If you can see me in the comments, type something. Okay, it was frozen a little bit. Hey, Claudia. Okay, it looks like we're all good now. I had a little error thing pop up, and I don't know what that was. Hello, Stephanie. Oh, I see a door opening. Oh, no. Okay, well, let me get this. I got to get the paint open for the little one so she can. Wait, why are you painting right now? Yeah. I don't know if we want to paint right now. Well, I want to. The little one wants to paint, which is not a good. Haley, can you please help her with this? Here, go with Haley. Go give that to Haley, please. Okay. Okay. Yeah, the chat is a little bit laggy. Okay, I'll answer a couple questions and then we'll move on to the Valentine's Day stuff. Caroline, please close the door. You got to get the reality again with the children walking in. Okay, which is the brown paper that you use to wrap the signs? There are many at Lowe's, but I'm not sure which one to use. Oh no. I can't remember the width of it, but I'll have to look. Mommy's talking to her friends. Okay, I'll give you one color. Let me get her set up real quick, and then so that way you can do it right here next to me. That's the only place you can paint. Okay. This is my little 4-year-old Caroline. She was supposed to be in her room watching a movie. Okay, so it's about 36 inches wide. I don't like doing anything smaller because that kind of fits my signs good, and it's a huge roll. I love it. I love the brown paper. If you're going to wrap and ship a lot of things that are wood and whatever else, the brown paper is my favorite, and I have a couple videos showing how I do that. So let's see. I ordered something from Etsy, but never got an invoice from Etsy. Okay, so are you talking about an invoice like when you ordered it, you're not getting, or you didn't get an invoice from return? Usually you'll get something from your email and it'll tell you kind of what you ordered and everything like that, Jen, if that's what you're asking. They don't usually, I don't think you get invoices, but you'll get like an email saying, that you ordered something. So check your email. Okay, what is the least expensive way to ship a wood sign with tracking? My husband and I love watching your live. Oh, thanks so much. The least expensive way to ship a wood sign. Okay, the free boxes from USPS. I love those. And then the brown paper method that I've mentioned in my videos. Those are, that's a really inexpensive way to ship wood signs, and then priority mail. So I usually just ship priority mail. And sometimes, depending on how big the sign is, it's cheaper to do FedEx or UPS. And Etsy does offer discounts with FedEx. So check that out. And I'm going to have an in-depth shipping video coming. I don't know exactly when, but I'm going to kind of go into detail, kind of a little bit more into shipping. So stay tuned for that. Hi, Mary. Oh, from the UK. Hello. Okay, so I sell really large, heavy wood signs, and shipping rates are very expensive. Should I offer free shipping? I'm afraid the shipping rates are driving customers away. Okay, so yes, shipping rates can be pricey depending on where they're going. If they're going to California or if they're going wherever. Okay, like in reference to me. So I'm in South Carolina. California is very expensive to ship to. So yes, if you want to offer free shipping, but don't make it completely free. And factor that price and the shipping into your pricing, because if you're going to charge completely free, you'll be out a lot of money. So just make sure that you are charging right and kind of look in your market and see what others are charging. That's a good way to check. I know that's what I do. Like with wood signs, I'll kind of compare a lot of times to other shops and one more. And kind of see what other people are selling theirs for, and then factor in my pricing, how much it costs me to ship. And check out that shipping video. I made a couple of videos back on, it kind of goes into details a little bit on shipping. This is Tasha from Facebook. I love you, Sally. Thank you. I love you too. I love all of you guys. You guys are amazing. You guys are the sweetest, most supportive people. Hi, Sally. My husband asked me why I use the birch plywood and not that sand plywood at Home Depot since it's less expensive. I said, I'll ask my friend Sally. Oh my goodness. Yes, I know. I I go between the birch and the other kind of plywoods like you're mentioning. I think at Home Depot is called sand pine, but I use, I think it's called blonde wood from Lowe's, and it's really just as good. It's not as high quality as birch. So I'd say between birch and the blonde wood and the sandwood, it's fine. If you want to use that, use it. It really honestly is very similar and very comparable. Those are the two that I use. Etsy has no record of a purchase, but PayPal has the invoice. Oh, that's odd. Maybe you're logged in, Jen, to a different Etsy. Did you check and see if you might have... Did you check and see if you might have ordered it on a different email? Because I know I have several email addresses and maybe you logged into a different email. So I would go and check when you ordered and see if you ordered it from a different email, because that's odd. I've never heard of Etsy not having a record of a purchase. So just check and see if it was maybe on a different email. Hey everyone, YouTube didn't send me a notification, so I'm just now saying hello, Ladybug Wishes. Hello for all of you joining. Sorry, y'all. She'll go back to her movie in a minute.
I'm painting right now.
She's painting right now, so mommy needs to watch when she's painting because we don't want that all over the house for sure. We're going to be talking in a minute about kind of how I go into my planning stages for my Valentine's Day and when seasons are coming up, how I plan for that. So I'll kind of take you guys along with me here in just a minute, but I'll answer some questions and all first. I'm so glad that you're having a good day, Dr. Mango. My side of the fence is going well. Everybody's good. We are finally getting out of the holiday mode. I put all my Christmas stuff away yesterday, and that was nice.
No, today.
Hey, Nita. I hope I'm saying your name right. Nita or Nieta? Tell me if I say it right, Nita. Maybe it's like fajita. Is that right? Because the second part of your name's fajita? Nita, fajita? I'm so bad about pronouncing names, y'all. Hey, Luke. It's best to add shipping costs that item per price or add it to separate. So, Luke, it's really depending on what you want to do for your shop. I like to do the free shipping, but honestly, I've noticed that I kind of got the same amount of orders before when I charged for shipping. So it's really about your market and what people are willing to spend. A lot of people don't have problems paying for shipping, honestly. I haven't noticed a difference, but the free shipping does attract a lot of people, even though it's always factored in your prices. So it's all one of those tactics, I guess, but just do what you feel comfortable with. Like I said, I get about the same amount of sales as I did when I charged for shipping. Well, charged for shipping as in they saw the shipping price. Hello, hi from Philly. Hello from South Carolina. It is colder today, but not too cold. I bet it's a lot more cold in Philly though, right? We haven't gotten any snow yet this year. What do you think of Etsy ads? Okay, so let's be careful. Etsy ads, I used Etsy ads all the time when they had their older setup. I loved it because you could pick where your ads go and pick, you know, when you had your budget, you could pick where your money went. Now they and it just can spend out. I was getting plenty of sales without ads, but I am going to know how I feel about it and everything like that. But I'm kind of okay with how it is now without using ads. So I think you have to use the offsite ads if you make over 10,000. Is that right? It's something like over $10,000 a year. So that is something I already have to use. But if you're a shop making less than 10,000 a year, then you don't have to use the offsite ads. But yeah, ads are all over the place, y'all. If you guys have been on Etsy for a while, they have changed so much. I like the old ads. I wish they would bring the old ads back. But that's not going to happen, I guess. Hello from North Carolina. Hello, neighbor. Okay, what part of South Carolina am I in? I'm in the upstate, so the very top of South Carolina. Let's see. Trying to catch up. I want to make sure I get everybody's questions. So A New World said a free shipping can actually lead to more profits if you can sell multiple items per order since they're paying for shipping multiple times. Yes, I agree. So free shipping does lead to more profits if you can sell multiple times. I do agree with that. There's a lot of little tactics, and we will get into those as we talk about Etsy more. But you guys, this guy right here, A New World, hopefully you don't mind me calling you out. This guy knows his Etsy stuff. We're going to be having a video soon together talking a little bit more about Etsy stuff, but we will get more into that. But he is a very, very nice guy. I got to know him a little bit over the last week or so, and we're going to be having a video coming soon. So y'all, I'm excited for that. I'll kind of explain more here soon, but we're going to be talking about Etsy stuff and just small business stuff. Hey, Renee. She spent the afternoon working on an Excel spreadsheet to track sales and expenses. This is not so fun part of having a business. Yes, I'm getting into mine soon. So I have a spreadsheet that I made. Be careful, please. I have a spreadsheet that I made recently, and I'm going to kind of explain to you guys how I track my things for taxes, because it is a lot. There is a lot to it when it comes to Etsy, and I know a lot of you are on your first year and you're overwhelmed, but it's going to be okay. I promise it's not as bad as it seems. So I will get into that soon. I'm going to make a whole video on how I get my stuff prepared for the end of the year. Okay, let's see if you add more to the item price. So like add shipping to the item price and put free shipping on. Is that a good idea? So yes, if you, okay, let me see if I'm reading this right. Make sure I'm answering it right. If you add more to the item price. So yes, you need to add on to the item price if you're going to make free shipping, because if you don't, you're going to be basically you're not going to make any profit. So you need to make sure you're including shipping in your price. And if you don't do that, like I said, then you're going to be out money. That's what I do with my wood signs. I would never charge as much as I do if shipping wasn't tacked on, if that makes sense. Okay, my live is buffering and voice going in and out. Oh no. Y'all, I'm sorry. Let me know if I keep breaking up, you guys. Like I said, I was having some issues when it started. I don't know if it's my internet or if it is YouTube. Okay, so before I answer questions, can y'all give me a thumbs up or something if y'all can hear me, or let me know in the comments if I'm better now. I don't want to be talking if nobody can hear me. Carol, we're not going to play with that anymore for this, okay? Do it one more. Okay. Okay, thumbs okay. I'm glad to know. Sorry, y'all. I don't want it to not be working. Okay, let me back up and answer a couple more questions. Okay, so I've made a few wood signs with the chalkboard paint for the background, and they came out wonderful. It works well for $10.99 a quart. Thanks for letting me know. I've been wanting to see how that... Oh, she's mixing all the paint colors together. Oh, isn't that wonderful? Brand new paint from Santa Claus, and all the paints are mixed together. See, I have my little... they like painting just like their mama. Sorry, you guys, I'm so ADD. Can y'all tell that I'm like all over the place here? Okay, so the chalkboard paint, yes, I might try that out one day. Is it the actual chalkboard, like chalkboard paint, as in you could write on it with chalk? Is that the kind of paint, or is it just chalk paint? I've heard a lot about the chalk paint or chalkboard paint. Dressed by Mia, hello. You're going to be out trying to record your first YouTube video?
Clean up now.
Thank you. You're going to record your first YouTube video. Congratulations. I know I was so, y'all don't even go back and watch my old YouTube videos. It's so bad. I still even cringe at some of the ones I do now. I have that whole, what is it when you watch yourself, you don't like listening to your own voice? Sometimes my husband will pull up my videos and I'll hear myself in the background. I'm like, turn it off. Don't watch it around me. Does anyone else like that when they hear their own voice? But yes, good luck, Mia. Or Dressed by Mia. I don't know if your name's Mia, but good luck with that. Oh, you're fairly close to me. You're near Fayetteville. Oh, awesome. Yeah, not too far. I love North Carolina.
Hey, Mama.
Yes, baby.
I messed up my computer.
Okay, why don't you go back and play in your room, okay?
Okay.
Be a good girl, remember?
I gotta clean all this up.
Okay, guys. I'm trying to go back to the comments and read all. Make sure I'm not missing any questions. Yes, we're glad to have you here too, Lou. I will definitely be having that video coming soon, so you guys stay tuned to introduce you guys to Lou. Okay, I don't do woodworking or anything, but I just like to have other Etsy sellers to learn from and get some motivation. We're so glad to have you here. I love watching other Etsy sellers, small business owners and all that. I love watching people like that. So if you guys have channels and stuff, let me know. I love supporting other small YouTubers and small businesses. Caroline, honey.
I'm playing.
Sorry, guys. Why don't you go back and watch your movie, okay?
No.
Oh, thank you guys so much. I'm going back in the comments a little bit. I'm trying to read and make sure I don't miss anybody. Thank you guys for calling me sweet. I'm sweet when I want to be, though, right? I'm just kidding. Buffering. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know if it's the internet or if it's YouTube. Oh, thank you guys for all the sweet words. You guys are so nice.
Love you.
Love you too, baby. So let's see. Okay, I'm trying to. It's the chat's coming in slowly for me on this end, y'all. Yeah, you guys are saying you don't like your voices either. Yeah, I don't either. Oh my goodness, I hate it. It is the worst feeling, hearing myself talk and watching myself on videos and being like, I blinked 30,000 times in that video. Hello, hi Caroline from Texas. This is Caroline. Oh, you're saying hi, Caroline? They're saying hey. You know, there's people watching you.
I'm cleaning up, guys.
She said she's cleaning up, guys. How do I manage to run a business, run a household, and take care of kids? I feel like I never have time because when it's the night, I spend with the hubby rather than work. Here's my oldest, y'all. She's my little helper. Okay, so as you can see, it seems like when I get these questions, it's so funny. It's always hectic. Okay, finish cleaning up, and then you can go back in your room for a little bit, okay?
No.
Yes, we're going to go back in your room.
No.
So I work around my kids. They're involved in my work. I work throughout the day here and there as I can. It's not perfect. There are days where I literally feel like I'm losing my mind. But like I said, I really take a lot of that time now that they're out of the nap stage and all that stuff. My oldest helps a lot with playing with her sister and things like that. And right now this year, it's been a little bit harder because they are home right now because of the virtual learning stuff. But we're making it work. And like I said, when she's working on her schoolwork, I'm working, and then I'll have this one working on little notebook pages and things like that. And I'll just work when I can. And then at nighttime is when it's hustle time for me. I work all night long. Well, not all night. I say all night because I have to wake up super early, but I'll work as late as I can. And then I'll wake up early before the kids. And that's kind of how I work around the kids. Taking care of the household, like I said, I'm just all over the place. I clean when I can. I'm one of those people, I have to plan things. I'm really good about writing things down, like making checklists and things like that. And that's how I kind of manage. And realistic expectations, guys. Don't overthink that you can do more than you can. And if you get more done, great. Sometimes I'll plan out for the whole week and I'll just check it out. And if I'm able to get more done that day, great. And there's some days that I get hardly anything done. And I'm like, what was I doing all day? I'm just a normal person. And like I said, that's kind of how I do things. I do what I can and work when I can. And I do take time for myself, y'all. Like for this I had to set my shop on vacation just because I physically cannot do it. Once I get to a certain level, I'm like, I have to take a break. And if I don't, I know I'm not going to be my best self and I'm not going to be as successful as I can be. So I will occasionally, every now and again, I'll take little breaks. Or I'll catch up on work and hustle for like a good couple days and get all caught up so I can take those next few days off with my family. So that's how I am. I'm not one of those people that I'm like, and I am kind of a little bit of a workaholic. I do find myself like, even if I'm taking a break, I'm sitting there planning or, planning for the next thing. That's kind of how I am. But thank you. Yeah, thank you for thinking of me that way, that I'm able to manage it all. But I really, honestly, I'm all over the place. I'm crazy. I feel crazy half the time, but I make it work. Hey, love your work. Thank you so much. I have a question. What is the blue stencil vinyl that I use? Does it have a specific name? So yes, it's called Oramask 813. And that is the best stencil vinyl. I've tried using all the other vinyls and stencils, and that is what works best for wood signs. So my whole body is one big scaredy cat bone. I get it, y'all. I'm actually like not really that outgoing. Like I don't think of myself as like a super outgoing person. I try to be more like that. I'm pretty, I think of myself as pretty awkward and all that, but don't worry. Just be yourself, and that's what I try to be, and the right people will come along. So yeah, I think it is YouTube too, guys. I don't know what's going on. Oh yeah, I say a lot too. Oh my gosh, it's awful. I say all the time. It drives me nuts, but I'm trying to work on it. And there's things that I mispronounce that I'm trying to pronounce the right way. I guess it's part of just growing up and just saying things your whole life, and then you become an adult, and then you just have to relearn everything. So I get it. One brunette and one blonde. Yes, my daughters, it's funny. My oldest was more blonde when she's a baby, and then she just got more brunette. My husband and I both are blonde-headed kids, and my youngest is slowly getting her brown hair. You went to the bathroom and came back to see my son typed on my computer. Oh, it's okay. I didn't even notice anything dressed by me. It's totally cool. I get how kids are. Trust me. Yes, I work, like I said, I'm a night owl, but then again, I work better in the morning sometimes. It just depends. But I do like to get work done at night because my kids are all over the place, especially my youngest. How do I get my motivation back after being on vacation? Okay, so I just take the break, and like I said, I kind of get myself hyped up by doing research and trying to figure out what I'm going to get like back selling again. And I'm starting to slowly get back into this, but right now, thinking about the shipping and how the situation's going right now, I'm dreading opening back up, y'all. But it's going to be good because I have a lot of ideas for this year that I'm really excited about. So I'm excited to share that with you guys. And in a minute, we'll get into Valentine's Day stuff. How do I get okay, let's see. Self-care is so important. Yes, I agree. I take time for myself when I need it because I know if I don't, I'll be all over the place and I won't be my best. I won't do my best work. I'm very shy, not very talkative, but for some reason on YouTube, I don't feel shy. Yeah, that's kind of how I am. Like I said, I feel like I'm one of those people in real life where if there's like awkward silences between me and people, I'll just say something and it comes out so, like, I feel like I'm being so awkward. I don't know if anybody else is like that, but YouTube, you guys are always so nice. And I appreciate you guys joining these lives and talking to me. And because I don't know what I would do if I came on here and nobody was on here because I wouldn't know what to say. What kind of wood do I use for my signs? So I use framed wood signs. I use either birch wood or the blonde wood plywood from Lowe's. And then for my frame, 1x2s, and you'll find that in the 1" for the wood. And then for regular wood signs, no frame, I use pine wood, and they're usually 1" thickness. I have a video kind of where I take you guys along with me to Lowe's and I show you guys kind of what I buy. So go check that video out if you're wanting to get a little bit of ideas. Yeah, you need to go get Haley to put it on you, please. Okay. There's people on there. Hello from Chicago. Hello. We're excited to have you here too. My husband and I are brunettes, and my oldest is brunette, but my youngest has the reddest hair. Isn't that so funny how genetics are? No, not right here. No, not right here. You got to go in there. Haley, honey, please get Caroline. She wants to put her cozy jammies on. Okay, let's get to the comments, y'all. I'm new to YouTube, and I just created my own channel. I was wondering if you guys could subscribe to my channel. Yes, I'm sure there are a lot of people who will love to subscribe. Congratulations on your channel. Do I use dowels for my storage? Okay, so behind me right there, that is PVC pipes. It's kind of like a more sturdy pipes. And I just spray painted them black. And I use them in the holes. I'll kind of show you guys how I made that. I was going to do a video on it, but I wanted to see how it held up. And there are definitely some things I would do differently. So I'll show you guys how I made that. But I needed something to hold my large rolls. So that's what I made. Sorry, you guys. I'm trying to catch up on this chat here. How do I get my designs? Do I just think and write them down or sit down and design? So if you're talking about my SVG shop, I kind of just sit down and think of things, and sometimes they'll come to me and I'll just design them. And for my shop, as in my regular Etsy shop where I make things, I get it, like I'll show you guys kind of how I go through my planning process and how I come up with things. But a lot of it comes from, you know, me just thinking about what sells good and making a good spin on it, or going on Etsy, and I'll kind of show you guys. I'll get to that in just a second. What's wrong, honey? Okay, let's sit here for a minute. I think somebody's getting tired tonight because she's in that age where she doesn't nap anymore, so she gets super tired and cranky. So y'all, please bear with me here. I thought that she was going to be fine watching a movie in her room. So have I used the Vivid Stencil on Amazon? I've ordered Fine Oracle and the Vivid to compare.
But it was done.
Okay, I'll go get it for you. But I noticed the Oracle had a little tape on it with the Vivid on it. So I have used the Vivid brand of, I think it's just they sell some Oracle stuff, but I've never used their stencil vinyl. So let me know how that works, but I haven't noticed anything. But yeah, Vivid, I think that's just a brand. I don't think it's like not a brand. I think they sell their supplier of like Oracle and stuff like that. I could be wrong though. But yeah, if on the backing it says Oracle, then it is from Oracle. Usually it should be. Okay, like how positive upbeat I am. Thank you so much. I try to be. That's how I try to live my life, as positive as I can. So I appreciate that. My daughter's a big introvert. She loves the quarantine. Yes, I get that. I like to be at home a lot, so I get how that goes. And shipping, yes, I have a package that was supposed to go from Matthews, North Carolina to Virginia, and it's been 2 weeks. Shipping is the worst right now, y'all. It is the worst. I totally get it. Well, you're lucky if you get customers that are understanding, which most of mine are. But then there's those few, y'all. Okay, so I work night shift, so of course that's what I'm used to. I feel like my husband gets in my way during the day. Yes, I get it. How do I like the new silhouette? So yes, I love it. I know y'all saw my last video, and I wanted to talk about a couple things in that video real quick. So I even had some people reaching out saying, why didn't you use the test feature? Why didn't you use the test feature? And the reason why I didn't is because I wanted to test the machine out with its exact settings, show you guys my literal, how it went from cutting with their way. And I wanted to show you guys, if you go and you have no idea how silhouette works and stuff, I wanted to show exactly how it was. So that's one reason I didn't use the test feature. And then the other reason I didn't use the test feature was just because I guess I was confident that it would work like my other silhouettes.
I ask you something, Mom?
Yes.
I got paint on this.
That's okay, we'll clean it. Let's not, here, see, look at this mess. We got paint everywhere. But yes, I use the test feature. Normally I would, but like I said, you guys, I wanted to give you guys my exact, what is the word I'm looking for? My exact experience with the machine. So that's why, y'all, I didn't use a test feature. I had some people, even had one person that said I had no common sense, which I don't see how me, testing something out is not having common sense. But anyways, I thought that was kind of funny, y'all. But anyways, that is why I didn't use the test feature, if you guys saw my last video. But I figured it out now on the machine. You do need to change the settings to get it to work properly. I just poked you in the eye, I'm sorry. Can you go in your room and play, sweetie? I might have to go get her set back up, you guys, if she doesn't go. Can you go in your room and I'll be right there, okay? Love you. Okay, y'all. This live is all over the place. Yes, pull up the other videos and definitely check that out, and it'll give you some ideas on that, how that went. I probably haven't because of the holidays and needing a mental physical break from work, but have I tried the Craig circular saw tool? Yes, y'all, I did. So I did a video actually yesterday, and I think it should be up within the next day or so, on my entire process cutting wood signs and everything from the very first cut to what wood I use to the stenciling, everything. So I did use that tool guide that I was explaining in my live a couple times back. But yes, I did use my new tool, you guys, and I love it. Let's just leave it at that. But it was a really nice tool. Can I find pine edge glued panel round board near? Are you talking about those big wood rounds? There's none at our Home Depot, but I've heard people are having problems finding wood. Are you guys having wood shortages where you are? We don't necessarily have shortages here, but I'll tell y'all, we have some really, like, our wood prices have shot up. It's so expensive now. A lot of the wood, not all of it, but a lot of it. Do I have any tips on gaining subscribers? No, I really, honestly, I noticed it kind of started growing when I started posting more and just being a little bit more consistent. That's really the only, just being more consistent and kind of getting a audience that you can be real with and build like relationships with. Because a lot of the subscribers I've considered friends because all of you guys are just so amazing. Okay, do I have to go? Okay. Do I have to have a certain amount of subscribers to go live? I'm not too sure. I think I think it used to be 1,000, but I could be wrong. I didn't start going live until recently, so I'm not too sure about that. You're like a superhero, maintaining a conversation and keeping a 4-year-old entertained. I'm barely good. Thank you so much. Guys, I had an error thing pop up again saying, I don't know if it's YouTube. I'm sorry, y'all. I hope it's not too blurry and stuff. I just found your videos today and hooked. Oh, thank you so much, Dahlia. Okay. Can't wait to try to do more. It just took me forever to weed through the stencil. Yes, it is. I love Aura Mask. It's amazing. It's my favorite stencil vinyl. So you guys try it out if you haven't. Oh, thank you, Dressed by Mia. She said everybody leave a thumbs up. I appreciate that. I hate rude comments like why. Yes, I don't really get a lot of hate, you guys. And if I do, I just brush it off, honestly. But I just wanted to mention if other people were thinking that about that last video, like, why did this girl not use the test cut? Does she not understand how these things work, kind of thing? I totally understand how silhouettes work, y'all. I've been working with silhouette for years and years. I just wanted to try just try it out exactly how it was without using the test feature. I guess I wasn't really thinking too. I just did it. But yes, I appreciate it. Do I paint behind my wood frames? No, I do not. I leave my signs that are framed plain on the back, but I do stain and paint my regular wood signs. Nobody really minds. I haven't noticed any issues. Can I make a video explaining where to design and make an SVGs and if we can share them and how? Sure, I'll talk about SVGs a little bit more in the future. I don't think I know a lot enough about them to make videos about them quite yet, but I'm learning as I go and I'll share with you guys more soon. But I wanted to become more independent on my own SVGs rather than buying, just because I like to do things myself. I don't know. So I will share that soon. That's enough, okay? Yeah. Should we do not sleep? She got into the gummy bears, which is not, we're not eating gummy bears this late, okay? That's the last thing we need is more sugar, y'all. You just ordered the Craig tool as well. Ordered both the tools and can't wait to use them. You're going to love it. I literally, it made my wood exactly perfectly straight and I loved it. So more on that video soon, you guys. Keep an eye out for that. That's probably the next one coming is the wood sign video. Oh, you guys, I'm behind on these comments. I'm trying. And then I'm going to get to the Valentine's Day stuff. Okay. I agree, Marsha. I don't know why people get rude either. I've always lived my life like if I don't have anything, I know it's so cliche. If you don't have anything nice to say, just go along. It's not worth it. It's really not. There are some people that it can really hurt. Me, luckily, I'm not one of the. It doesn't hurt me if somebody says something mean to me because I'm just like, whatever. But there are some people that you can really hurt saying mean things to. So it's definitely not nice. Still buffering. I'm sorry, you guys. So let's see. Okay. Oh, y'all, I'm catching up on these comments. Okay. Just call me Mia. Okay, Mia. I'll keep calling you Mia then. I never know if people's business names could be after someone else, so I just never know. Can I make a video on how to put together a larger than a matte sign on transfer tape? Yes, I do have. I'm gonna make a video on that because. Okay. Hey, she needs to go to the bathroom. You guys, 1 second, okay? I'll be right back. I promise I will be right back. I'm gonna go help her with something really fast. Okay. You know, my husband works. If he was here, I'd be definitely letting the dad take over. Do I have a license for each font used? So yes, I do get a license. If I don't use a free font, I do buy the license. And you just need to check on the different designers and how they charge dollars, and some of them cost a little bit more. So I like Font Bundles. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that website, but Font Bundles is a really good website to buy a ton of fonts for a smaller price. So okay, let's see. Definitely will, Aliena, sorry, I hope I said your name right. I will do more videos for silhouettes coming soon. I have so many I want to do, you guys. I just don't even know what to do first because I have a lot of videos I want to do. Let's see. I want to start a YouTube channel so bad I'm worried that people will expect me to share my product sources. I was even a little bit worried in the beginning too, but it's, you know, it is, if you're comfortable, grow my Etsy shop and it turned into something completely different. So your followers and people that are with you will kind of guide you to what you're meant to do, I think. So it definitely worked out. Let's see. Set some moderators so we can help her. You guys, I'm very new with these live. I have no idea how any of this works. Setting a moderator. Okay, that's a good idea. Yes, I love Font Bundles too. It's a great website. I can understand that. Where did you design or print your business cards? Okay, hold on, y'all. I think I'm a little bit. Okay, y'all, I'm trying to figure out how to set these moderator things. Okay, guys, so let's talk a little bit about how I look and search for what I'm going to sell. So for Valentine's Day and when I'm getting things prepared for the next holiday season, Valentine's Day is usually, I'd say, my second most profitable season. And the reason why is because people love to shop for the people they love and get things. And what I sell, a lot of the things I sell, like the wood signs, are things that like people can get for their loved ones, or, you know, sometimes I even have my grandparent sign sell a lot, which I sell a grandparent sign during Valentine's Day that people will get for their moms and dads for Valentine's Day from their kids, stuff like that. So when I'm planning for Valentine's Day, a lot of my signs that I already sell are good sellers and things like that. But what I'll do, I'll go onto those wood signs, the listing, and I will edit them to make sure that it has Valentine's Day in the tags, and gifts for her or gifts for him or gifts for grandparents for Valentine's Day kind of thing, just to make sure that you have Valentine's in your tags, because the tags that you put in your Etsy listing are the things that people will be searching on the Etsy shop. So, and then what I'll normally do is I'll go on Etsy when I'm trying to plan for new products is get inspiration. So what I do to kind of figure out what's selling really good is I'll go, right now I just went into Etsy.com or the Etsy app, and then you type in something like Valentine's Day gifts. And then something earlier that I looked at that I noticed, y'all, is something that's selling really good right now is little notebooks or notebooks, plain notebooks that say things like reasons why I love you, or reasons why you're my number one, or just whatever. And then inside of the notebooks, it will be blank. And the people are selling these, and they're best sellers everywhere. If you go and look at Valentine's Day gifts, I don't know if you guys are looking at it, but it's popping up literally every couple of swipes. So I would say customize notebooks that people can write reasons why they love that person. Those are selling really well right now. I can tell because they're best sellers. You'll see the bestseller badge as you click on, like this one right here is really cute. I don't know if you can even see this. Oh goodness, you can't even see it. But anyways, it says reasons why I love you, and it's just a custom notebook. So I'll say, okay, that's a good idea. If I'm going to sell, like maybe you have one of those, whoa, I didn't even know you were right there.
Sorry.
I just looked over and she was sitting right there. So maybe you have one of those awesome 3D printers, or something that you can engrave, or even just vinyl, and you can stick it on notebooks. Like I looked on Amazon and I noticed, like let's say you're going to sell that, they have a set of blank notebooks that are made out of that cardstock like that you could, oh, my computer just, so you could buy something like that and you can customize it and sell it. And that's a good idea for a seller. So anyways, like I said, you can customize that completely for yourself. Do your own fonts. Like I said, don't copy these other sellers. Just get ideas and inspiration and go and make it your own. So anyways, that's one idea. Wood signs. If you guys want to sell a lot of the lovey-dovey wood signs, you know, the heart in the middle between the two names, those are huge sellers on Valentine's Day. Another, like I said, the grandparent signs for the grandparents, that's a huge seller around Valentine's Day. One thing I wanted to make and try this year was the candy heart wood signs. Those are going to be pretty big sellers. And another thing I noticed, have you guys seen, I'm sure all of you have seen, the farmhouse style book? What are they even called? They look like books, but sometimes they're not books. Those that are made in Valentine's Day sayings, those are selling well. Yes, Pinterest does have a lot of inspiration. And all the groups, go on your Facebook groups and type for whatever you sell and just see what other people are making. And y'all don't copy these people, but just get inspiration and just to make it your complete own. Book stacks. Yes, Andrea, book stacks. That's what they're called. Those are really good sellers in every season. My computer is not staying. I'm sorry, you guys. Okay, another wood sign that sells, or even you could do this with anything, printables, if you have a printable shop, SVGs, whatever. The custom songs, you know, if you and your loved one have a song that you have together, that and a wood sign. And I've actually had a lot of people that have asked me to make that, but I haven't because I hate weeding small letters. But that's a very big seller. That's another thing I noticed on Etsy that's selling really good right now. And custom coffee mugs. Coffee cups and coffee mugs are always big sellers. You can always sell a coffee mug and you'll get sales. Just things that are customized to however you make them. That's something that sells really well. But what I'll do is I'll just keep scrolling through Etsy and just get ideas of what's best sellers, what is selling well, what's popping up first in when you type in Valentine's Day gifts. And then you come up with your tags. So Y'all know that tags are super important in SEO. So tags are what you put in your listing when you're selling something. Make sure you're putting Valentine's Day, anything that you would type in the search bar when you're shopping. Think about what you're going to be typing in and put it in your tags. So if you're selling like I said, that notebook, you could say Valentine's Day gifts ideas, Valentine's for him, Valentine's for her, gifts for her, whatever you think that you might type in to get that idea, type it in. So that's kind of a little bit of the gist of things. Like I said, there's so much more into SEO, y'all, and I'm going to make a whole video on that sometime. But there is a lot of things that I'm noticing a lot of personalized underwear on Etsy right now for some reason that are best sellers. So if you're into that kind of thing, you could sell the little custom boxers. Just there is so many ideas, y'all. So that's kind of how I plan for my Etsy, what I'm gonna sell for the next season. That's how I start. And then the next thing I'll do is just, a lot of times it's in my brain and I'll just come up with things. Like I actually have an idea right now, which I'm not gonna go and talk about because it's probably a lot, but there's something I'm gonna be making that I haven't seen anywhere. I'm gonna make that. So maybe looking online can give you ideas for things that you can make that you don't see. And I don't know why my computer's breaking. I have a crack in my laptop. What is this thing called? Hinge or something? I don't know. And I taped it and it keeps falling. So if you guys see me falling, let me fix it real quick. I need a new laptop, but I can't justify getting one if my laptop works just great. Are any of you guys like that? I just don't see buying something new if you don't need it. As organized as I am, do I write them down? Yes, I do write things down as I go, just because I'll forget them. And if I see something that's a great idea, I definitely write it down, and I'll go do some research, like I told you guys, on those notebooks are such a cute idea. And I think a lot of you with glow forges, if you guys can get those leather notebooks and things like that, you could definitely, you could engrave wallets. You can engrave those notebooks. There's so many things. I can't wait. I want to get a glow forge one of these days, y'all. I just don't know how to use it. I don't have time to learn how to use it. But if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Yep. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's the truth. I just can't justify getting something if I don't need it. And this computer's a good computer. It just, I don't know how the screen broke. It just did. It broke a couple years ago, and I've been using it just fine. Instead of editing your regular sign, can you duplicate it and change the tags for whatever holiday? Yes. So that's what you can definitely change the tags. And that's what I do. I go on there and I'll add into the title, Valentine's something, and then I'll add into the description, great for Valentine's Day. Just make sure you're putting that word in your listing. And then when your Valentine's Day is over, you can either take it out or keep it in there. Notebooks are amazing, but if you're looking into it, make sure the leather is genuine. Fake leather being burnt can give off chlorine gas. Good to know, Lou. I do not know much about the glow forge stuff. And you don't want to die. So that's definitely important. Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate that. Oh, she made me a picture. My kids are just the sweetest little kids. But good to know. So y'all listen, if you're gonna make leather, don't use fake leather because it will give you chlorine gas and could kill you. Oh man, my husband's being a troll in the comments again. If it ain't broke, break it and get a new one. Oh man. Don't be a troll, Jay Shaw. They are so expensive. Yes, laptops are very, oh, you're talking about Glowforge. You could be talking about Glowforge. They're very expensive. I almost got one, and I was very close to getting one last year. Or this year. We're still in 2020. I was thinking about getting one, but I said, I don't have time to learn something new right now, but I would love to be able to make, there's so many things you can make with that kind of machine. We are getting an AP laser. We almost got the Glowforge, but glad it went a different way. I am looking into more because I've heard the Glowforge customer service stuff is, I mean, I've heard they have good customer service, but it's hard to fix things. Or like if a problem comes up, I've heard it from so many people that it is a little bit of a hassle to fix it. I'm a little late, was trying to finish with the kids at dinner. Well, I'm glad you came, Andrea. That's a tax write-off in the business, right? Right. Everything's a tax write-off. Hey, y'all get everything. Y'all get everything you can wrote off on taxes. Everything you can, because taxes are expensive. I'll tell y'all, taxes are very expensive when you have a business. Okay, I want one too. Yes, everybody wants a Glowforge. I've seen a lot of similar machines that I'm going to research, but I'm going to be, one day y'all see, I will get one day, something that does more personalized things, because, you know, I like to always learn new things and try different stuff to expand my business. So, because y'all saw, I went from sewing to all kinds of different things till I got what I wanted to do. And I love working with vinyl. And I know that I would love working with anything that I can customize. I've always just loved learning different machines, things like that. We were just talking about that on my live stream last night. Glowforge servicing is awful and the biggest con, but I have to keep them running when one goes down. Right. And I know that you do a lot with Glowforge too. So you kind of have to keep it running. But that's good that you have more than one. Do you have, Lou, do you have the lower, like the smaller one, or the Pro, or the medium one? I know that there's 3 different types of Glowforges. I'm not sure what that comment meant, Mike, but okay. Let's see, watch copyright on songs and lyrics. Yes, Mary, copyright, that is a big, huge thing on Etsy. I know y'all know, and it's not Etsy that looks for copyright, it's people. They have little hunters that go, like every single Disney and all of your big companies, they have little people that are spies that go and they find people can steal, or that are trying to steal stuff like words and trademark. The trademark stuff is absolutely insane in the world. So y'all watch out for trademark. That's a good point, Mary, and I'm glad you brought that up, because it is a big deal and you don't want to get your shop sued, or you don't want to get shut down for it. And trademark infringement is pretty big on Etsy. So just make sure you're doing your own thing. That's a good point, Mary. Glowforge basics for both. I've never used the other older models. Oh my goodness, I can't talk. Other models features. Yes, that's a good point. I'm glad you told me that. Maybe you can kind of let me know more about the Glowforge, because I'm trying to decide if I want to get that one or something else for the future. Someone asked this question earlier but didn't hear the answer. Do you have a commercial license on the fonts you use? So yes, I do get licensed for the fonts that I use, but a lot of them are free, 100% free. You'll just have to check on the creators licensing. Some of them are fine with it. Y'all, I'm gonna fix my computer. Hold on one second, because this is gonna keep falling unless I fix it. It's gonna go nuts. I tried to find a new computer over the last few months, and then, like I said, I just couldn't justify it. Computers have gone up in price like crazy lately too. They're like triple the price that they were just a few years ago. Okay, I think I got it. I got my piece of duct tape on it. Okay. So yeah, that is how I figure out what I'm going to sell for Valentine's Day. I just do a lot of planning and trial and error and see what sells good for me. Previous years, like those little mailboxes I was telling you guys about in my group, those were big sellers for me, and they've always been pretty big sellers for me, but they're kind of cheap, and I don't like selling cheap things. So those little mailboxes from Target, you can get them at Target or the Dollar Tree. That's what I sell, and then I personalize them around Valentine's Day, but I sell them pretty cheap as well. So I'm trying to find better. Y'all know the little mailboxes you can get that are you can customize for kids for Valentine's Day, and then they can put little Valentines inside of them. Those were really big sellers, but like I said, they're really cheap and they're like easy to break. So I'm trying to find something similar to that, like maybe a better quality. But those little Valentine's things are so cute, you guys, and they're very big sellers. And I hear another person coming. Hello. Can you use that? If you go in your room and be a good girl, I'll let you use it tonight, okay? Can you be a good girl and I'll let you use it?
Well, I'm gonna take it back now.
Okay. Okay, can you just go be patient, or I won't let you use it unless you're being a good girl. Okay? Here comes the whining. Let's see. Go in there and hey, if you're a good girl, I'll let you use it, okay? She got a new bath bomb for Christmas she wants to use. Okay. Go in your room and I'll let you use it, okay? Let's see. Am I responsible for the sales tax in each state, or does Etsy take care of this? So you are responsible for your own state, and I know that every state is different. Etsy does remit sales tax for you pretty much, and that is an awesome thing about having Etsy as your main website or whatever, because when you have your own website, you're responsible for all of that. But yes, Etsy does take care of a lot of that for you, but just research your own state, because it used to be different. I used to have to go and pay for my state sales tax a different way, but Etsy changed some things, or I'm sorry, South Carolina changed some things recently where it's a little bit different now. So just check with your state. There's a lot into taxes, y'all, and I don't like giving tax advice because it is so much for every single person, but just check on Etsy's sales tax tab, but you're only responsible from what I know for your own state. So all the sales you get from your own state. I have been spending the last few days drawing up designs for HTV shirt designs, and I want to reopen my Etsy shop in 2021, but I'm so nervous about it, and I don't want to spend money and it fall flat. I totally understand that. And I say what I tell everybody, just do it. Just start your shop. Don't be scared. Don't worry, because if you don't ever do it, you never know what could happen. So just don't be nervous about it at all, Sarah. You can do it. I always tell everybody, what do you have to lose, you know? And yes, I know that it does cost money, but the worst that can happen is, this is what I always tell people too, is if something's not working, then you need to just keep figuring out what is causing it to not work. So if it's your pictures, change your pictures. If it's your tags, change your tags. If it's your title, change your title. There's always a way to make it work. If you know what you're doing and you know how to create and you know how to make shirts and you know that it's good quality, just go for it and you will do good. I promise. I tell everybody that. And people are so quick to give up because they think nobody's buying my products, but there's always something that you can do to change it. Always. There's always a way to improve. So I hope that makes sense. But you can do it, Sarah Ann Creations.
Mom, can I make myself a waffle?
Sure.
Thank you.
And my husband said, make sure you have a proper plan and a plan B in case your business fails. Yes, before you dip into your feet and before you go in, dip into your feet. Oh my gosh, I can't read. Before you go all in, dip your feet into it and research. Yes, very smart man. Always research and always know what your plan B is going to be if it doesn't work out. But like I was saying, there's always a way to make it work out. There's always a way. And if you're happy doing it, keep work and make it work. And it was a flop and they switched my connection. Okay. And it was a flop and they switched to other items that I love making and now I'm making sales. That's such good advice. So always just figure out what you love doing and it's going to continue to thrive because you were meant to do that. Thank you, Razor. How do I feel about Etsy ads? So I kind of mentioned this a little bit earlier, but I love Etsy ads back in the day. And now they're a little bit, I just don't know. I didn't have much luck with them the last time I tried them out because I'm getting sales without them. So I didn't really see the point. But I'm going to play around with the new Etsy ads. I say new. It's probably been over a year since they've had this ad change. But I'm going to try it out soon. And I'll let you guys know kind of what works and doesn't work for at least me. Here she comes again. Caroline, what is it, honey?
I'm gonna get it back to you.
Remember what I said, if you're a good girl, then you can use it. Y'all, we're staying up way too late these days.
Mama, I'm a good girl.
Okay, well, can you go in your room then? Uh-oh, it's not being good, girl. Like I said, you guys are getting like the real life Sally, my life here. Simply Sally's life. Let's see. I got caught up. You spoken about Valentine's Day. Yes, I did. Luke, I did talk about Valentine's Day a little bit before, and you can kind of go back a little bit if you want to kind of get more detail, but I kind of spoke about kind of going on Etsy, seeing what's best sellers, and a lot of stuff that's personalized are going to be best sellers this year. All of the wood signs that are lovey-dovey because people are always searching for their partners, things for their partners for Valentine's Day, things for kids, things for grandparents. The list goes on and on, but I'll go a little bit more into detail about that again in a little bit. Hey there, I'm your new subby. Hello, the So Crafty teacher. I'm so glad to have you here, and thanks for subscribing. Give that poor baby what she wants. Oh, no, I know. Well, hey, I wish that you could not be at work right now. My husband's in the comments, you guys. That's who I'm talking to. I wish you could be here and help out a little bit because they're acting a little crazy right now. I say them. Haley's being good. How do you find best sellers? So, Andrea, I kind of talked about this a little bit, but when you go on Etsy, so let's say you type in Valentine's Day gifts. When you type in Valentine's Day gifts and you see things kind of up in the top, on the very top of what you're typing in, they don't say ad. The things that say ad are people that are paying for it. But I talked about how I found this notebook that was really cute. And you scroll down a little bit and it says best seller right under the picture. Those are best sellers. So that's how you know that that item is being sold over and over and over again. So that's kind of how I find what's best sellers. And then I put my own spin on things. I don't like copying or anything like that. I never like to, you never copy shops. Just go on there. So many notebooks, y'all. If you go on there, there was like a notebook every time I scrolled. People creating notebooks. Okay. Sorry, YouTube keeps popping up saying your connection is unstable. I have a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old. I'm a stay-at-home mom. It's going nuts. I totally understand. That is how, like I said, I was a work-at-home mom kind of. And then I wanted to be able to work from home. And it gave me definitely something to do on top of being able to be at home with my kids. So it kind of gives you the best of both worlds, but you're pretty much a nanny, a cook, a housekeeper, and working at the same time when you have your own business. So I always tell people that it's a lot more than just staying at home. Okay. You missed that part because you had to feed the kids. Oh, yeah, no problem, Andrea. I'll try and go back and timestamp things when I'm done with this so I can show you guys or go back and people can rewatch the parts that I talked about, the best sellers. I do not have an Etsy shop, but I'm wanting to start selling. How many items would you recommend selling to start off with before getting overwhelmed? So I always say whatever, the more the merrier when you have a shop, because you're not going to sell every single thing right when you open. I mean, it's going to take time to kind of get you in the algorithm and things like that. But I have seen shops just take off too. But I would say, you know, I started off with, I think just a few listings, and I was making just a few sales here and there, and it was good enough for me to kind of get the hang of it and figure out how shipping worked and how all that stuff worked. And then I just, every week I would input more items just continuously. And they say 30 is kind of like a sweet spot. I usually now keep over 100, and I'm trying to get more up there because I think that the more you have, the more sales you get, obviously. So, hello, I'm new to your channel. Hello. Yes, babe.
I want to get a bag.
Wait, what did I say? This is that 4-year-old syndrome where they just ask the same question over and over and over and over again until you give them what they want. So, how do I juggle kids and work? I have a 5-month-old and I'm struggling. So, I kind of mentioned this a little bit earlier, but I just do it the best that I can. Cassie, this one, when okay, so the first year that I really started doing this like full time was when she was born. Well, I was pregnant with her, and I had kind of a rough, well, my pregnancy was fine, but at the end, she was born premature, so I had to shut my shop down like abruptly. And then when I opened back up, it was like I had a new, like a little baby. So what I would do is I would like let her play next to me and put her in her little bouncer or whatever. Sit down, please. I would put her in her little bouncer next to me and I would just let her play and I would work as she was playing. And during naps, like I took advantage of naps and at nighttime, but she woke up continuously through the night because she, for some reason, just did not sleep well at all. So I would be working and running back and forth to put her to sleep, running back and forth to working. So that's kind of what I did. And it does get easier as they get older, but then now, times like this, when they're wanting to be there, I just involve her as much as I can. She wants some water. Here you go. You want to color? So stuff like this, I'll just find her activities to do and let her do them while I'm working. But, you know, I got to work. So I really do just have to find things for her to do. And I'll stop and take those minutes and just spend with your kids for just a few minutes and then go back to work and say, Mommy's got to get her work done. And then play with them some and just take time, you know, do it the best you can. Because like I said, you know, those kids are only little once. And I tell everybody that, and I know you know that. But they're only little once, so try and spend as much time with them as you can. Bye. Bye. She's ready for me to go. If I don't want to report to the IRS, how much am I supposed to sell? Okay, so my state said that I needed to make $600 or more to file for taxes. So I didn't have to, my first year, I started at the end of the year, so I didn't make $600. So I didn't have to report the first year, and then starting the next year, I did start to report. So check with your local state because every single state is different. But I definitely don't want to give any tax advice, like I said earlier, because it is so complicated for every single state. Yeah, if you have to file any income you make, but like I said, our state was like $600 or more. And the lady I talked to said, you're fine for this year, but next year, make sure you file as long as you're making enough money to, you know, as long as you're making over $600. You're welcome. That's state. Look up federal. Yeah, federal taxes. There's a lot of, okay, so your state has a certain threshold, and then the whole United States has a threshold. So just check on your local state stuff. Baby. Hi. I told you to stay in your room, kiddo. Jonathan, you need to come get your kid. Wish he could. Oh, Daddy's on there. Say, hey, Daddy.
Hey, Daddy.
You're a big girl. Talk like a big girl. But yeah, that's basically what's going on. And so another thing I kind of wanted to talk about, what time is it? It is 8:20 p.m. here in South Carolina. So, yep, getting kind of late, and this one needs to be asleep soon. But I'm on such a bad schedule here lately. I don't know if you guys are like it too with this whole quarantine stuff and holidays. We are just like, the kids are staying up way too late. But it's not good because we need to get them on a better routine, don't we?
No.
All right, get back down, baby.
No. I want Mama.
No, she wants Mama. But yeah, another thing I was going to talk about, like what's next for Etsy. A lot of people are worried and scared with the whole Etsy situation right now and the shipping and all that stuff, and they're not sure.
Love you, Daddy.
They're not sure like what's going on with Etsy and are they supporting their sellers, and a lot of people are very worried. But y'all, I'll tell you guys, Etsy might be a scary thing to some people because they think that Etsy controls you and whatnot, but honestly they don't. You know, Etsy is a great platform that I think because you get a built-in client base, and it's just a great place to sell. I know you have to pay fees. I say always have a backup planned, but I tried having, you know, I do have my own website and I do sell on there some, nothing near what I sell on Etsy. Etsy, if it wasn't for Etsy, I wouldn't even be able to do this. So you guys, I know that it's scary, and I've had a lot of people asking me or worried about Etsy. They're saying, you know, Etsy doesn't support their sellers. And yeah, there's some things I don't agree with as any seller, you know, with support and things like that. But I'm just grateful that we have a platform that you have a built-in client base like that. But I tell everybody, if you're going to start an Etsy shop, make sure you sell. Close your mouth, baby. Make sure you have Facebook sales or Instagram sales or whatever you're into. Just have a backup plan, because it can be kind of scary when you put all your eggs in one basket. But y'all just go with the punches, because Etsy is changing, as it is with every single platform that you can sell on. And I'd say I'm just going to roll with the punches and see how it goes. And that's what I'm planning on for this start of the new year. I know there are probably going to be some new changes, as with every single website, but I'm ready for it. And I hope all of you guys are ready for it too. I know a lot of you are starting this year, and just don't be intimidated by all the shipping issues and all of the things that are going on right now, because I think everyone's dealing with it right now, especially the shipping issues. Those are crazy. How old is she? She's just turned 4. Did you just choke on the water? Okay. Can we get down a color? Let's get down a color. She wants to see herself, I think. But yeah, she just turned 4 in September. Did you choke on your water? Here. Is there a new selling platform besides Etsy? So yes, there is a new one, and I'm kind of looking into it, and I will talk more about that soon. I can't even remember the name of it. I'll have to go back on and see. But it is a new platform that's doing very well for their first year.
I got a new bath bomb, guys.
She got a new bath bomb, guys. How long? Okay, let's see. How did I build the Rhino roll? Okay, I get a lot of questions about this vinyl roll. It is literally... It is 2x6s, so framed in a square, or a rectangle, not a square. And then I had holes drilled into the sides of them, and then I had PVC pipe that I spray painted.
Hey, Daddy,
and it is holding the vinyl on it. So that is how I do. And then when I'm ready to get the vinyl out, I will just pull the PVC pipe out, and then the vinyl comes out with it. How long is my hair? I need to get it cut. It is so dry, and I need to get it cut, but it is, I don't know, not too long.
Who dropped this?
Hey, we drew it. Oh. Yes, I need to get a haircut. I usually I don't know. I go all over the place. I grow it out and I cut it, and I grow it out and I cut it. I don't know. So yes, Redbubble, it's called. I haven't heard of Redbubble, I don't think. I'm trying to remember what the name of that website was. That is a new selling platform. I had it screenshotted. You know there's people watching you?
I mean, how do you do this? I'm showing everyone.
Okay. She's showing everyone what her sister drew. Haley, will you please take her back in there for a second, please?
No.
I guess you're not going to use your bath bomb tonight, then. Well, then you go back in here and play. Play a game or something. Here, go let your sissy get you. She'll be back. I'll be right there. Sorry, you guys. Her sissy will play with her for a minute, so we can finish up. Caroline. This is real. Bye. Haley, Caroline, do you want to come back in here and sit with Mommy? I'll be right back again, you guys. I'm sorry. Okay, y'all. I'm so sorry. This live has been like crazy tonight. And I know a lot of you like the realness, and I'm guessing keeping it real here. What side of South Carolina am I? So I'm in the upstate South Carolina. So up at the very top of South Carolina, that's where I am. Big Cartel, that's not it either, Taylor. I really wish I could find that screenshot because it's a very new, it's a very new website. It's like a year old and they donate all their profits to charity. So it's not like Etsy. Okay, it's called, I think this is it. Yeah, Go Imagine. It's called Go Imagine. It's a big thing that a lot of people are going to this year, or not going to, but starting with. So if I have a video on how to cut stickers, I don't on stickers. I have some on vinyl, but I don't cut. I've never cut with stickers. I've wanted to before. I do make stickers with my Dymo printer. So I'll have a video on that actually coming soon. Yeah, it's called Go Imagine. Yeah, I've heard of Mercari. Thank you guys for understanding. I know a lot of you are parents, or at least you're associated with kids, so you know how it goes. And she's very tired, so I'll probably have to go here in a little bit to put her down. Oh, it says, wait, forgot to answer Albert's question. Where's Albert? Let's see. Oh, here it is. Just got here. Can you give a quick summary on Valentine's Day best sellers with my experience? So I kind of mentioned it a little bit ago, but from what I do normally is go on Etsy and just look at, you'll type in things that you might search for Valentine's Day, such as Valentine's Day gifts or gifts for her for Valentine's Day, gifts for him, and then just see what pops up very in the, like, kind of the beginning, and then make sure it doesn't say ad next, because usually the ones with ad next to it, that's someone paying for their ad. And then you'll click on that and then see what it's see if it's bestseller. And I was talking about the fact that I found a notebook. Well, a lot of notebooks are selling right now. So that's something I'm noticing a lot of, like personalized notebooks. If you make vinyl, if you use the Glowforge, a lot of people are customizing these notebooks saying reasons why I love you, you know, for their little loved one that they want to write in and talk about reasons why they love that person and things like that. That is a big seller. And so that's kind of what I'll do is I'll go and research, see what are best sellers, and then put my complete spin on it, make it completely my own. And a lot of big sellers are wood signs, you know, the lovey-dovey wood signs that have the two people's names on it with a heart in the middle. Those are always huge sellers for me. The coordinate signs, you could change, instead of saying home, you could say something like where we met or where it all began, and then have the coordinates. Those would be probably good sellers. The little mailboxes. There's so many ideas, but what I'll do is just do a lot of research. And I know a lot of you already heard this, so I'm just repeating what I said, but I just do a lot of research, and what is selling well, you'll know because of the best sellers. Go on the groups of the different things that you sell and check and see what is a lot of people are making. That is actually how I found my first bestseller, was on the Sweat group, and I took my own spin on it. It was the very first bestseller I had was the sign that had the two names on it with the heart in the middle, and then the established date. I found a little idea from that, and then I just made it my own. So that's kind of what I suggest, you guys. Whatever you sell, there's going to always be best sellers in that niche, and then that's kind of, I guess that's to sum it down. I'll kind of go more into details with how I do my research soon, but that's kind of how it goes. And then a lot of stuff I just come up with, and I will just you know, make it. So yeah. I'm trying to drink more water, you guys. So but yes, Valentine's Day is a good seller for us in the Etsy community, you guys. There's a lot. Etsy is handmade gifts. So people are searching for handmade gifts for Valentine's Day, just to kind of give their loved ones something custom. So anything that you sell really can be a Valentine's Day gift, a lot of times if it's custom or personalized. You're so welcome for sharing that information. I appreciate you guys asking. You guys are so welcome. So does anyone have any questions or anything? But yes, today I did start my research for Valentine's Day. So I have a couple of ideas written down of things that I'm gonna sell this year. Last year I did not do much with Valentine's Day because I was still so tired from Christmas. But I know that if you want to keep on improving in your business, you got to keep on listing new items and coming up with new things. And if you know that it's a big seller holiday, then you should definitely put your efforts in it. You know, this is definitely a big seller time for us Etsy sellers. You're so welcome. I'm so glad that I could help y'all. Question, how can we repay you? Daniel, you don't need to repay in any way. You guys watching these videos is definitely repay. It's a way to help me out, and liking the videos and commenting and interacting with the videos. That helps me so much. And that is how you help me. I just enjoy doing it. I enjoy being able to build this community with you guys. You know, it's an outlet for me too. You might think that I'm doing this, you know, as just, you know, for other people, but I'm also doing it for myself, which I am doing it for other people, but it helps me too. I enjoy making the videos and having this community with you guys. So thank you so much. I'm thinking of opening an Etsy shop, but I feel hesitant. Have you found cons to Etsy? So like I mentioned, Etsy is a great place to start. It has a built-in client base. So it doesn't hurt to start. Cons to Etsy, I don't really like the new ad system, and that's what I would say. But that's something that you can kind of control. And there's a couple things I don't really, you know, like too much. The review system I'm not really happy about. Sometimes I feel like a lot of times, which a lot of those businesses go for the customer only and aren't very good with their sellers as much. I kind of, some of the stuff I don't agree with, and some of the things I see in the Etsy community, but like I said, it's worth a shot. I had luckily had too many issues with Etsy. I say if you have really good customer service and you're really understanding and good with your customers, then your customers will be the same with you. And there are always going to be those people that are not that way. Trust me, y'all, there's going to be those crazy people. But if you're good to them, then most of the time you'll get good back to you. So that is kind of how I feel about Etsy. Okay, let's see. Hey, I have a question. All right, shoot. For family blogs, you can go ahead and ask that whenever. Stimulus checks are coming, so prepare for more demand. Yes, Fernando, I have noticed the same thing. Last time we had stimulus checks is when sales picked up on Etsy. So y'all prepare for that. What is the Etsy shipping problem? I ordered something, but just assumed it was USPS, and they're always slow. So there's just this year with the pandemic, USPS has been so behind because they have a lot of people out because of COVID, and then they have there's a lot of shops, people shopping online this year because of, you know, not getting together with families, so they're shopping online. So that is what is going on with USPS. So that's why they're slow. And it is delayed worse than I have ever seen, ever. It's weeks and weeks and weeks behind. Ladybug wishes, yes, like, comment, subscribe. It does definitely help. I appreciate that, you guys. I really do. And I appreciate you guys. I know, like I said, I'm glad that you guys are here to build this community. And I'm excited for some things coming. To be able to help with more Etsy shops and other people like you guys that are wanting to just create a small business or just even be able to just build your craft better. So how do you know where the peach is? What is, I'm not sure what that means. Do I know where I don't know what that means for family vlogs. Thanks for the recommendations for the transfer tape at US Cutter. I'm tried it and love it. You're welcome, Julie. I love it too. I love that transfer tape. Oh, it's in South Carolina. It represents the state. Oh, yeah, the giant peach. Sorry, I didn't know what I think that's Georgia. I think Georgia is where the giant peach is. That's the state over, like a couple states over from me. What advice do I have for using fonts for wood signs as far as downloading and purchasing? Is there a right or wrong way to do it? Legally, yes. You just make sure that you're purchasing the license if you're going to sell the font. If I'm using it for myself, I won't purchase the font, but if I'm using it to sell, I will. I love the font bundles. They have a lot of really nice fonts that are completely commercial free, and you pay, like, I think I spent $9 and it was like 100 fonts or something on one, and it's all commercial free. I even messaged the author or the designer and asked her if it was okay to use for vinyl decals and things like that, and she said yes, of course, completely commercial free. So I definitely recommend font bundles for fonts. I'm actually in the process of renovating my shop, getting a lot of my fonts changed out because I'm kind of over some of the ones I have now. Do I have an Instagram page? I'm terrible with Instagram. I try to be good with Instagram, but I'm not on it enough. But yes, I do for my business, Simply Sally, and then my business or my YouTube is Simply Sally DIY, and I have a Facebook group that we're way more active on, and it's Simply Sally DIY. So if you guys are not on my Facebook group, join it. There's so many Etsy sellers on there and just people that are crafty and amazing, and we're all there for each other. And I just have a great community there with everybody. So join it if you're not on there. What size roll of transfer tape do I get at US Cutter? I get I'll have to go back and look. I just get a really large roll. I like to get the 24-inch by, oh gosh, I can't even remember how many yards it is, but I get a large roll because it does last a long time. I've had my shop open for 3 months now. Your videos have been so crazy helpful. Thank you so much, Claudia. I'm so glad I can help. Somewhere between Spartanburg and Gaffney. I used to live there. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm just really like not thinking about a peach. I think I do know what you're talking about though, unless it's on a Georgia line. I'm pretty sure the peach is the Georgia state. But you could be right. There could be another peach somewhere. Maybe I just haven't seen it. But no, I'm not near I'm about maybe 45 minutes from Spartanburg to an hour, 45 minutes to an hour. I may have missed it, but if someone already asked, I'm trying to find good fonts for wooden signs, but what keywords should I search to find what I'm looking for? Oh no, I hear screaming. Oh, they're playing. If y'all hear screaming, my children are playing, so nobody's getting hurt back there. Fonts for wooden signs, a lot of the farmhouse style fonts. Everybody loves farmhouse. That's what I've noticed. I found an amazing seller on font bundles. I can't remember what her name is, y'all. I'm so bad about this, remembering names, but I got a ton of my fonts, and I think it was called like Farmhouse Bundle, and then there was another one called it was some fall bundle, but I loved the fonts on it. So just go on there and just search font, look through the fonts and see what you like, and usually you'll find bundles, and they're all commercial free. You live in Rock Hill. Oh yeah, that's not too far. I won't say exactly what city I'm in, but I'm in the upstate. So I'm within that area up in the upstate. Pretty close to Greenville and all that. So yeah. Yep. But Georgia is a nice state. It's a beautiful state. I love all of the surrounding states around me. I haven't been able to travel a lot lately to them, but I'm always in my own little town here, little homebody. Sure, a lot of you can relate. Yep, but that is what's going on here with Etsy lately. Do you guys have any other questions relating to Etsy or selling or? And I'm also putting a little bit more into my SVG shop this year. That's a goal I have. I'm going to be putting more items up soon. I've been trying to get more on there, but it's with how busy my last shop was. It was just crazy, and I didn't have time to make new designs. So y'all that are following my SVG shop, I have more items coming soon with that. Y'all stay tuned. I'm joining you from a very small town in Arizona. I love to watch your videos. They're very informative. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Morgan. I'm so glad to have you here. What transfer tape do I use? I'll type it in the comments right here. It's R tape, Clear Choice, AT65. I don't know why I had all caps on, but that is what transfer tape I use. It is the best. I think all of the vinyl people will tell you that they agree with that. It's the best transfer tape, y'all. Oh, it's almost been 2 hours, you guys. Do you guys like long? I mean, I know a lot of you are popping in and out. I'm sure a lot of you don't sit and stay the whole time, but how long of lives do you guys like? I know we just get to talking, or do you guys like to where you can just pop in and out or go back and rewatch here and there? I just want to know what you guys like. And do you guys like maybe lives every so often, like once a week, along with regular videos? My goal is to put 2 videos up every week, so that's coming soon. So this is just on top of everything. So what do you guys like when it comes to lives? Yeah, I like watching the longer lives too. I mean, sometimes like when I'm cleaning or doing dishes or whatever, I'll turn the lives on and watch them. I love watching all the other small business people on here. And I actually, and sorry the quality is not too good, y'all. I'm trying to figure out, I heard that there's a way to connect the camera to your computer to make the quality way better. I got a different webcam and it was supposed to be better, but it still looks not that good. So I'm going to try and hook up the DSLR to my computer so you guys will get better quality, because I know that this is not the best quality. Oh, yay, everybody's saying long. Oh, that's good. As long as they're informative, I don't pay attention to times because I can always come back where I couldn't watch live. Oh, yeah, I agree. You have been the only one on YouTube that I found that's genuine, real, and gives amazing advice. Oh, thank you so much, Kelly. That's so sweet. Who do I like to watch on YouTube? Oh, gosh. Y'all, I have a lot. I'll tell y'all who inspired me to kind of start these. And I know a lot of you have seen Angelina Jasmina. She is who I started watching her when she was still, like, she didn't even have that many like subscribers, and now she's at over 100,000. So because I used to do embroidery and I used to do all that. So she was like kind of who kind of inspired me. But oh my gosh, there's so many on here, y'all. I have to go back and look. But Angelina is who I kind of started watching. That was like one of the first small business people. And there's so many others, y'all. I can't even name them all. I have to go in there and make a list. And I'm getting new every day. Like when I go and look, I'll see so many people that do these videos. And I just love watching them. Oh, Angela. I said Angelina. It is Angela. I'm sorry, y'all. Angela Jasmine. I can't say her name. I say Angelina Jasmine. It's Angela Jasmina. I'm sorry, y'all. But yeah, she was who I kind of started watching from the very beginning. Why I said Angelina. As y'all can see, I'm not good with pronouncing names very well. Thank you for correcting me though, Sarah. But I'll have to go back and look at my list of people, Cassie. Yes. Sorry, guys. I'm still trying to get this on the group, but every time I try and share it, it posts a link to my YouTube page. I just saw a lot of you were asking to join the group, and I just accepted you guys. Thank y'all. Oh, we just hit 800 members. Oh, and another thing. I wanted to thank you guys. Y'all, I had a goal, and I wanted to hit 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And I am at 5,000. What am I at? Let's see. 5,287. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. And I know it's not all about numbers at all, but it's fun to make little goals here and there. And just the more people we can reach, the better. So thank y'all so much. I love all of you guys. And we'll see what next year brings. We will see. What is the group? It is Simply Sally, SALLIE, and then DIY for do it yourself. I need to change that name because it's kind of like sellers and small business owners and things like that. And in the beginning, when I made the group, I was doing a lot of DIY stuff. But I guess it kind of is DIY because you're doing it yourself, right? You're doing your own business. Oh. How do I like my Cameo Pro? It's going good. It's going really good. I figured out the settings, and I kind of mentioned this before, but the reason that I didn't do test cuts and all that in the video is because I wanted everybody to get a realistic, exactly how that thing cuts with the settings that it's on. So I'm liking it. It's definitely, I've made a couple of cuts here and there with it. And a lot of people have asked me, should I get the Pro or should I go and get a regular silhouette? If you're going to just start off, get the regular Silhouette Cameo 4 Pro. I'm sorry, you get the Silhouette Cameo 4, not the Pro. Because you can do everything with the regular 4. The Pro is just kind of if you're wanting to up your business. That's kind of what I suggest. Start off with the regular 4. And if you love it, then upgrade to the Pro. You said, I won't try to butcher her name, so don't dare say it. Sarah, yes, I'm so bad about pronouncing names, y'all. Could I follow your business Instagram? Sure, Daniel. I think Daniel. Yes, sure, Daniel. I'm all about supporting small business people. Hey, Texas Sparkle Boutique. She said it's her first time here. Hi, I'm doing my skincare and things like that, so I'm not typing. I'm still here. Awesome. Yeah, like I said, I'm always doing stuff when I'm watching these lives too. It's kind of like we're all just hanging out together, right? And with this quarantine stuff, we don't have time to go out and hang out with friends really, right? It's kind of like we're just a bunch of friends that craft and do stuff, right? I'm like one of the only ones in my friend groups that do this kind of thing. So it's nice to have people to talk to about this kind of stuff. When you say go there looking for fonts, are you referring to Etsy, design bundles, or the internet? I find fonts usually at dufont.com or I go to fontbundles. I think it's .net. I don't know. That's where I get my fonts. Stephanie. Let's see. You said made my video, but will most likely re-record because my kids were like, Mommy's doing a video. Let's yell. Yes, I know. Dressed by Mia, do you have a channel too? But yes, the kids are always distracted. It sounds like they're finally being good now. So we'll see how long that lasts. If you need help of a spellcaster to get back. Oh, I think that is a spammer, y'all. Sorry, I was about to read the comments. I don't know. Okay, sorry. Exactly why I started YouTube. I felt like my household is tired of hearing about Etsy from me. Yes, Lou, I know. That's kind of how my family is too. I know they're probably sick of hearing it, but I have such a supportive, like my girls and my husband, they're pretty supportive about it, but I know they do get tired of hearing it because they don't really understand a lot of what I do, so.
Mom,
Yes.
I have some gummy bears.
Let me just a few, okay? Gummy bears. Oh gosh, it's 9 o'clock. But yes, it is nice to have people to talk to about this kind of thing for sure. I will be honest, I need friends. Sarah, I need friends too. I swear, this is one thing about starting your own business is you kind of like, I don't know, what is the word I'm looking for? You don't neglect your friends, but you kind of do in a way because you're so busy with your own family and your own life that you don't have time to spend with your friends and family as much as you'd like to. And that's kind of the same with me. So I don't have a whole lot of friends other than, you guys. I mean, I have friends, but not, like I said, I have my tight knit friends and they understand how my life is and it's crazy. So okay, let's see. What is my name so I can stop calling you Ladybug? I know we all need to go by names. I know I'll call you guys all by your name on here. So Fontsy seems to be good for fonts. Yes, Anissa. So Fontsy is good too. I've never gotten anything off of there, but I've heard a lot about their fonts on there as well. I don't really do much crazy, but I make and sell jewelry on my channel, and I'm getting into crafting. Oh, awesome, Texas Sparkle Boutique. I'm gonna have to check out some of you guys' channels and stuff. I've been hearing a lot about this Discord. What is Discord? Discord. Is that like a chat group or something? Y'all need to let me know because I've been hearing a lot about it. I don't know what it is. Okay. Where do I buy my vinyl from? Expressions Vinyl or what? I go on US Cutter, so uscutter.com. That's where I love to buy my vinyl. But lately, I don't know if they still are out of stock, but they've been out of stock of everything because of the whole pandemic. So if I don't find it there, I'll just go wherever I can. But US Cutter is who I normally like. Internet friends still count as friends. Yes, Lori, I agree. I totally agree. I'll check out y'all's channels, you guys. And yeah, a lot of exciting things coming that I'm going to share with you guys soon. So y'all stay tuned for some new things coming for the channel and all kinds of stuff here coming soon. Discord is like a chat. I used to use it for my stock market groups, but lately embroidery and Etsy ladies have started some. Oh, neat. Is that like a video chat, or is it that like chatting like we are now? I've heard so many people talking about it, and for some reason in my mind, I thought it was like a gaming, thing where you go on there and chat with people on webcams and stuff. I don't know. I didn't know what it was. That's cool though. That's nice. I'll have to check it out and see. I'm kind of behind on all these social media app things. I need to figure out what's going on. So you guys see that I built me a craft table back here so I could, because I realized over Christmas that I had no table space at all. I was literally on the kitchen table and on the kitchen counters, everything trying to work. So I got some MDF and then 2 cubicles, and I'm able to have more craft space, or more space to craft now. So I still need to figure out what I'm going to do with the top, if I'm going to leave it plain MDF, or if a lot of people suggested putting that whole, what is it called? The, oh gosh, what is that stuff called that you put on your, that stuff you can wipe down, the adhesive stuff? Anyways, that's what I'm trying to decide if I want to put that on there or not. It's separate groups or rooms that you type in, share links and pics, but you can also talk. No calling necessary in video chat. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. Okay, sounds great. I see some links of good places or good rooms and stuff I can go on. Text, like chat, or you can call people directly or use video. That is so cool. Yeah, I like I said, I'm behind on all this stuff. Caroline Grace. Sorry, guys. I hope y'all didn't hear what she just said. Oh, my goodness. My children. Haley, don't let her talk like that. My children. I heard what you just said. My goodness. It popped up again that my YouTube is glitching. Yeah, send me y'all's recommendations for those Discords. Yep, I'm approving all of you guys on the group. I need to go and approve some posts, you guys. I know that I might have to get like a moderator or something to help me on that group just so I can approve posts faster, because I'm not on Facebook as much as I should be, I guess, for that. But maybe I'll get like a moderator or something to help me approve posts. I just want to make sure it's like a happy, friendly group that we can make sure that we, approve people posts and stuff. make sure there's nothing too bad on there or anything like that. So yep, if you guys are not on that group, join it. Love to have y'all. Same Anita link. Okay, sounds great, Mia. No screaming. I just approved a few more of y'all. Yes, definitely send it to me, y'all. Okay, Christy, I think I just got your message. I'll check that stuff out later for sure. Okay, so does anybody have any more questions or anything? Hey, from SoCal, hello, Maple and Cotton. Oh, I like your name. That's really cute. What time is it in California? Isn't it like 3 hours behind me? So it's not almost 9 here. So what is it? 6 o'clock where you are? Okay, thanks, Luke. I'll see if I definitely will see if I can keep maintaining it. But I definitely want, like I said, somebody to be able to help me figure out, like, just approve posts and make sure it's a happy place, which it has been. I mean, everybody's been really great. I haven't had any problems with anybody, you know, trying to hate or be bully or anything like that. 6 p.m. Awesome. Oh no, it's okay. We've just been chatting and just hanging out here and answering questions. Let's see. California is 3 hours behind me. Yes. Yep, it is getting late here. My children are starting to go through their, what is that whole thing where they get a little crazy before they go to bed? Oh, I can hear them back there just laughing and screaming. So if y'all hear that, sorry. But yeah. Slap happy. Is that what it's called? Slap happy. And a bigger group of us ladies on Little Alessia Cost server. This is the link. Okay, thank you, Mia. We'll check all that stuff out for sure. Second winds, is that what it's called too? Well, you guys are getting like how my kids really are, because they're not bad all the time. And they're not bad kids. They just get hyper. Yeah, I know. I'm pretty sure all kids are that way. Yes, for sure. They're good kids though. They let mama work when she needs to work most of the time. Okay, thank you, Christy. I'll check out your message later. And sorry, y'all, I know I get messages from you guys a lot, and I'm trying to respond to all of them. I definitely try as much as I can to respond to messages as quick as I can, but sometimes they get a little delayed because it's hard to maintain it all, but I try. My 3 and 5-year-old boys are the same. Yes, mine are 4 and 9, and Haley, my oldest, is about to be. Okay, we don't need to announce that to the world. Okay, let's go. I'll be right back, you guys, and then we'll talk for one more minute, and then we'll go. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, thank you. Yes, I know they're not being bad. I just wanted you guys to know that I'm here to answer questions and stuff. And I didn't want y'all to think I wasn't fully present, but that's part of it when, you know, the husband's working and the mama's the only one here taking care of them. So that's how it goes, right? But yeah. But this was awesome, you guys, like getting to talk again. I love doing these lives with y'all, and we definitely, I think Monday nights are a good night for me, because Mondays are usually kind of slower whenever business is back and running. Mondays are usually a slower day for me. The rest of the week's pretty crazy normally. So either that or maybe the weekends or something like that, we'll pop in and do some lives, and maybe And some of them I may be wanting to include some type of, not I say activity, but maybe I'll work on something and share some tips and tricks with things and just all kinds of stuff like that. So yes, was great to catch a whole live. Oh, thank you so much, Lou. Oh yeah, I will email you back soon. And thank you so much. My children, I love them very much, but like I said, they can be a little crazy. But thank you so much. But yes, maybe we'll start doing some lives more often if you guys like them, and we will chat and do some different activities and things like that, and maybe share some things. I'm excited to. Oh, you're welcome, Stephanie. But yeah, I guess I'll let you guys go since it's been 2 hours. I always say, oh, I'll do it for about an hour. I think that's long enough, and then I get here and get to talking, and it lasts longer. Let's see. But yes, I will definitely, some of you that have messaged me, I will get back with y'all. And your kids are so sweet. Thank you so much. I'll have to like officially introduce y'all soon. I wasn't even going to put them on this channel at all, but they kind of, you know, worked their way into it. But I'll just introduce them to y'all soon so you can actually kind of get to know how they are, because they do have the sweetest little personalities. But anyways, but yes, okay, well, I guess I'll let you guys go, and y'all be looking out for a video coming this week. I just finished it today. It is the wood sign, complete start to finish, everything I've done. That's coming soon. And then I have another one, and my craft room tour is coming soon, because I've worked pretty hard on getting that finished up over the last like week. I just have to hang some stuff up, and then I will get that video up for you guys. Oh yeah, Happy New Year. That's right, it is New Year's coming this week, right? Well, Happy New Year to all of you guys, and we will and I have another one coming on organizing for taxes too. So y'all keep an eye out for all of these videos coming soon. And I appreciate you guys tuning in. It means so much to me that y'all took some time out of your day to watch me. As always, I just truly appreciate you all. And I guess I will catch y'all in the next video. And I'll talk to you soon. Oh my goodness, your hair. Say bye.
Bye.
Say we'll see y'all later.
Bye, Daddy.
Daddy's not on there anymore. Bye, guys. Thank you.
Bye. I want Daddy.
Okay.